Can you see me? Hello? Can you find me? Can you find
Oh, you just pause it? Okay. Edits. Can I go over here?
Oh, okay.
So this is my best friend from Oregon. We've been best friends for like 15 years. And tonight we decided, since he's in town for, literally tonight is his last night in town, we decided we were going to bring him to one of our favorite places to investigate, which is the Springhill Cemetery. So stay tuned. We're hoping that he gets to experience some things that we've experienced while we've been out here. We're just going to get it going. Let's get it started, boys.
Yeah.
AR Paranormal.
I saw their videos online, thought I'd see it for myself.
Yeah. Alright. So, where do you want to head first? You want to head back up to Brandon's? That's literally where we get the most activity every single time.
Yeah, let's go to Brandon's, and then, of course, we can circle our way around and come back, maybe do the Reverend's family again.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Alright. So we're going to wait until we actually get all the way over there before I start it up. But yeah, man. This is just one of those things where it's like, I know a lot of people think it's weird that we come out here and we do this, but I feel like tonight is a special night. One, it's kind of been like storming, right? And storms and paranormal activity go hand in hand because of the energy in the air, the electricity, right? And then two, we have our bud here, my bud. And
new faces.
He is high energy.
Not
so
just because he's from Oregon and it's legal there.
Yeah. But, he just has high energy in general, so I'm hoping that, we'll get some play off of him tonight. Well, not necessarily being that he's new, but also that he'll play off of his energy. So we're gonna head up to Brennan's grave. This is a place where we've gotten some activity a couple of times since we've been here.
That's kind of new.
So we'll keep it in store. You got anything you want to say to the people?
First time here. Like I said before, I've watched the YouTube videos and just wanted to come out and see it for myself. I've done one other paranormal investigation long time ago. So it should be interesting,
Car was rolling up.
Hoping to hear my name. That'd be cool.
So, Brennan's grave is up here. Yeah, Dan. This is where we have one of those issues. Not issues, but up here is where what we told you in the car.
This is the grave that we were talking about, where the person fell and cracked their head, and the second they hurt themselves and started bleeding, while we were doing an investigation, this is right then and there is when everything hit the fan. Yeah.
Oh, they got new ones here. These weren't here. These are all new.
Are they new? Oh no, they painted them.
Oh, they are. They did.
Yeah, they painted them, and they're putting like shrubbery and flowers around them.
So, mind you, we haven't been here for maybe 2-3 weeks now.
Yeah, it's been about 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah. Big old cock. Yeah.
Grasshopper, right?
Give me a kiss.
Hello, Mr. Grasshopper. Give me kiss. Kiss you. Ah, yes.
So basically, Dan, this was the layout, right? These are new. These weren't here either. They moved these
Yeah, they're moving a lot of stuff around and painting things.
So, this grave right here, this is Brandon. This guy was standing about right here. I was standing here. Alex was standing over here. And the girl was crouched down right here, fixing the flowers, right? This man flew and went head first into the corner of this guy. Did you hear that? Alright, so
That sounded like your name.
alright, so first off, again, we always introduce ourselves to the spirits.
Okay.
My name is Robert.
My name is Alex.
The
I'm
person
Daniel.
we invite you to come and join us and have conversation with us. You can use our energy. You can use the energy in our devices. And you can touch us. Robert, Daniel. So, if there is anybody here that would like to have a conversation with us, please do come forward.
We're listening.
Openly invite you.
Yeah, I was standing right here when he fell and hurt himself too. And I was literally looking right over here. Right in that little gap right there, that little opening, I heard something moving over there. Then it started moving this way. And as it moved the fence line, ended up right over here. So I got closer. As I'm getting closer, I hear them scream. And then I look over here and I see two yellow eyes. And they go from maybe like just above the fence line, maybe like that 4 foot, 3.5, 4 foot height. And I swear to God, they get to like 6 feet. And then I saw like an outline of something just standing there. Yeah. And I can't forget that. It was too intense.
So, again, we are here. This is pretty much the place where we always get most activity. And this is Brandon. So, Brandon, if you are here, we ask, would you like to have a conversation with us? We also got the name Daryl a lot last time too, so if there is a Daryl here,
Or a kind of name that sounds like Daryl.
last time I was here too, there was somebody with a really, really deep voice that talked into my ear. If you are here, what is your name? Myself. Can I ask some questions?
I'm Brandon. You can say yes or no. Do you like being buried here?
You didn't say yes. And sometimes the answers take a while, sometimes they don't. But it's not needlessly to say, it could be that he's not here.
Right.
You know?
Floating somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, this one was down there. It's always interesting too because, like I said, this isn't all African American. So these are all African American people that were buried here. But
That was just a bat.
yeah, you saw it.
Yeah. Got real fucking
And it
close.
said bat over the thing too.
That hollowed out tree branch.
Jesse.
You're gonna see a lot of Washingtons here. There was like, I think the first time we came here, I noticed like 20 something of them.
How did you die? We know that this cemetery was back in the day during the Confederacy. And we know that there was a lot of racism that took place during that time. We also know that people were hung here in this cemetery.
Hey guys. We got eyes moving. See him? Right over there. Point your light.
Give me the gun light. Deer.
Is it a deer?
I don't know. Deer. It's deer. I got my knife.
Keep your light on it. Keep your light on it. Keep your eyes out, because there's more. If there's one, there's more than one.
Over towards the right, Dan. A little bit to the right. Go left. Like right there.
Dude, if I didn't get like the weirdest feeling from that corner, I would have never looked over and saw the eyes.
Right there. I think it's a deer, bro. I have my knife out, so if it does charge us, I'm stabbing.
It's behind the gate.
No, it's not. It's right in front of it. I promise, bro.
Let's walk left.
Yeah.
What animal is that down there?
Can you tell us?
I can see it. It's a deer.
Sorry for the graves I just stepped on. Oh, dude, it looks like there's more than one.
Is that a deer down there? Let's keep going, guys. Yep, it's a deer.
Okay.
Fucking scared the shit out of me. Bambi! I would say still keep it up.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean, I understand it's like a young deer, but see that spider web right there?
Yeah. That's another thing here, man. Everywhere. Did you just hear that fucking scream?
No. Help.
Dude, I literally just heard it sounded like a scream from way back over there.
Did somebody just scream? Who just screamed? You said not me?
It sounded like the first time you asked, it kind of sounded like something said, yes, I did. Not like...
Do you need help?
Oh, dude, there's a lot of boar marks. All this turned up soil.
Yeah.
That's from boars.
There's a spider right there.
Ooh, another one right here.
Right here. Walk right behind me. 2 spiders. Boom. Whoa.
More was added to that.
Whoa.
You good? Oh, the spider?
Just
15. Yeah.
Right here, to our left, the spider.
Yeah.
Walk up to the right a little bit. Yeah, I still got my knife out just in case.
It's a girl?
Do
A
you
female.
like when the animals come to visit?
Good question.
Make you feel less alone? Kiwi. I like that nickname. I'm a March baby too.
This is all new and dug up. That's what I mean. They are fixing it up though.
Yeah, I mean, they're fixing it up, but they're moving gravestones around.
You want to head up to that family?
Oh, the Reverend?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's like new.
Point the, can you point the light over there? Right there.
Bambi!
Yeah, I was staring back at us.
Did you just hear the dial tone? Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little weird. I've never heard dial tone come
Bro.
over it.
That was the first time I've ever heard a dial tone.
Alright,
Mammy.
Sammy, I love your flowers.
is there, lilacs and 7 dancing lilies? Beautiful flowers. I don't know, man. You see like deer and stuff like that, there's bigger animals, you know, could come around.
Someone. Dude, this is new. Look, they changed this up over here. Look, to our right, to our right. They changed some of this up over here. I felt like the graves are closer.
Whoa. Did you hear that?
What?
She said that. Sounded like a girl saying that.
This is closer. These were never this close. So over here, we typically get children laughing. There's 2 infant graves right here. Another one right there. You guys got another dial tone again.
That's weird.
There's 2 kids.
Yep, infant, and then over there, infant as well.
When your phone connects to something through Bluetooth, does it tell you what power level it's at?
Yeah, 50%.
It shouldn't be like doing that like it's dying.
Are there still any little children here? I am a dad, so you can talk to me.
Just heard help.
Help you.
See that spider right in front of you?
Yeah.
Left, Alex?
Yep. I saw it walking up. There's a couple over here too.
Are you upset that they're remodeling?
It said gate open, by the way.
Yeah, we when we came in, we noticed the gate was open. It never That was fully charged.
No, it was at 50%, but that shouldn't have turned off that fast.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't start to die unless it's being used, and it's been charging all night.
Dude, that's crazy. That died so fast.
So quick.
We've been here for what, 15 minutes?
Yeah, and I've worked an 8-hour shift without having a thing on the charger, or having to charge it, fully charged.
Go ahead and put this up. To the Mobley family. Are you
That
still here?
I'm sorry, I'm standing. Sorry.
that deer walked over to where Brandon's at, too. I saw its eyes going across.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask again to the spirits that are still here. Are you upset that they're remodeling the cemetery? Are they disturbing your resting area?
Whoa! The fuck was that?
Dragon, get off me. Get off me, son. I said stop.
To the children that are here, you can talk to me if you want. I'm good with kids.
He said go away. Same voice.
Do you want to sleep?
Do you want us to go away?
Pretty sure it just said sleep.
Okay. Okay, Mobley family, sleep in peace. I know you heard that. You heard that.
Yeah. What was it about? I saw something about like cats and stuff like that. Like cats by graves, cats in graveyards, stuff like that. That it means something.
Wow, look at the whole Mobley family.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a lot of Washington, like a huge Washington family that lives here. Then there's the Mobley family that lives here.
Yeah.
Dragonflies are attacking the hell out of me.
There's a lot more spiders here than there was before. To the Harrington family. Did they knock your grave over?
Rob.
Yeah. What's up?
You don't hear that? Dude, it literally sounded like something like growling. Dude, the moths, bro.
Yeah, you guys gotta guide me through it so I don't fucking get induced by the web.
Alright, well here, give me this, you hold on to the phone. Necrophonic, just hold it.
Dude, I just heard like drumming. Did you guys hear drumming?
I did, I heard boom, 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 boom. Can't hear it. I hear punching over here.
Dude, literally, I hear growling. Like, I can tell you right now, deer, they don't growl.
No. Who's growling?
Or what's growling? Can you see them? Can you tell us what they are? What it is?
Did you hear that?
Did you hear it say who's growling?
Yeah.
Dude, it literally just mimics my voice and said who's growling.
So,
Hello.
something I don't think we warned him about is
No.
that there's...
Whoa, dude, my whole body. He's like I literally felt that from my toes to my head.
What a night, man.
Alright, so
I like the flowers here.
two things. Something I know, and then something we've been told. A, if you're at a cemetery, just know if you're feeling drained, there's an actual like demon slash spirit that actually cycles around and starts taking off the residual energy from the spirits that are here, from the people that are buried here, that are laid to rest. And then when people come to visit them, they'll take from their energy too.
She cried.
Help me.
Don't make me.
Who needs help? Lead us to your grave. Who needs help? Deer. I hear deer.
Did you see the deer too?
Dude,
Isn't there a little girl grave over here?
no, bro.
What?
You didn't hear that?
No.
I think there's coyotes.
Okay, I heard that.
It literally sounded like, "Arr!"
Can I stop this real quick?
But it was too high pitched to be like a normal dog.
We need to listen out, because that's...
Yeah, because coyotes
You
don't
gotta be
hunt
careful.
alone.
They hunt in packs.
Yeah. No less than 3, usually more than 5 or 6 too. But right as you said look out, there sounded like someone was walking up behind us.
Just hang it down. This is the little girl's grave right here.
Oh yeah, there was not a grave right next to it.
Nope. That's new.
I don't think these graves are new. I just think they're being moved around.
Yeah. Look.
And that's
wasn't
really messed
there.
up. None of this was here.
So we were here one time. Now this is a little girl. It's probably about 7 months. I believe we said she's 7 months old.
Yeah, I think it was like 7 months or 8 months or something like that.
And while we were here,
Yo. Dude just said my name twice.
Do you like our friend?
Was it a male's voice? Both
Say my
times,
name
same one?
again. Let me know you're here. Rob.
You notice it got,
What's your name?
you notice it got a lot foggier just now?
That was a motorcycle.
Let's walk over to this gate. Dude, it's like weird energy here today, man.
If you acknowledge that I'm here, say my name.
Dude, yeah, the energy here tonight is like crazy.
Yeah, something kind of weird was when we were over there by Brandon's grave and I noticed the deer eyes. It literally, it said gate. But when I noticed the deer eyes, I was going to say, let's try walking over to the opening of the fence again.
Oh, true. We can do that.
Why was the gate open?
Yeah, there should be no reason why that was left open. That was always shut.
Yeah, the person's been very, like, avid about closing the gate door to this whole cemetery. So for it to be wide open like that,
Yeah. So there is like, supposedly, you can see the gatekeeper. And he waves you in.
yeah, you'll see like a shadow tall, almost as tall as the fence, and it kind of looks like he's like waving you in as you drive in or walk in.
Supposedly, where this flagpole is where the hanging tree used to be.
The original, the very first. What the fuck?
You heard that? Ow. Yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
Dog barking. That's a dog barking.
You heard that? Yeah. Absolutely.
That was a howl, and
Yeah.
then
Over there.
No, from over there.
Pause that. No, we have to be really careful.
yeah, there's at least 2 or 3 I can hear.
Yeah, we have to be really
And I
careful
heard
with the
one back
coyotes.
Now, all I can tell you about coyote is that they do have a really strong jaw strength. Lot more than the average dog. They can sound like a regular dog sometimes.
Yeah, I like it. What? Is there somebody here? The craziest thing was to be actually seeing a full body. Did you hear? I heard it all the way over there.
Yeah.
Like the dog.
Yeah. Do you want to walk up to the gates?
To that opening over there?
To the picket fence?
I don't know. That's the deer was walking that way. I'm not afraid of it. The deer,
I'm not afraid of the deer, but I mean,
especially when there's 3 of us.
we're locked in, you know.
Yeah, like we're in here. Yeah, let's try it. Just like
Here.
be overly cautious of everything around you
What
guys.
are we doing?
You need to get the machete.
Yeah.
You need to get that.
There's also this, if you want to grab another one. 2 kind of thing, but I don't.
Yo, give me this. Let's go. So we're gonna walk this way and walk up. We gotta be careful.
Yeah, very, very cautious. I've had like
I've heard
a
3, right?
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah.
2 from this side and 1 from behind us.
and that's not good because if you hear 2 from one
They're
side and 1
backing
from the
up.
other, they're surrounding you.
Yeah.
That was people. That was somebody talking.
From like right over here.
Dude, that was actually somebody talking, bro.
Now there is like houses like really close by
Nah, it's too far.
that
for
people
this.
live, but yeah, they are. That's what I was gonna say. Yo, the fence posts that are right there, they're missing. They weren't. No, they were fucking. I'm gonna look back in the video, but I'm 100% sure that.
Yeah, we didn't actually walk over here last time either.
I heard someone laughing. Like a...
Whip out Excalibur, boy.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're ready.
Yeah, make sure you get that Excalibur ready.
'Cause
I'm gonna be dropping shit. I set up the camera. Gotta get a good angle on this one, guys.
oh, yeah.
The second we make a...
You know, keep watching that open gate. That open part of the fence.
Something's moving in the tree line.
Yeah.
Right over here. That's another thing with coyotes. They're smart, guys. You won't fucking hear them sometimes till they're right up on you. Ooh, that's a spider.
Okay. This went from a paranormal investigation to
Survive the coyote attack.
we need to make sure that we are okay.
And we are, for some reason, going towards where danger is.
Because we're stupid.
We are a bunch of Freddie Prinze Juniors. There's no Shaggy here, man. Ow.
Got my hand on the blade. Yeah, nice going. You know what I mean?
We're as blind as Velma, so that's great.
Yeah. Lights go out.
Yo.
What?
It's to prevent the ground from sliding.
Okay.
Didn't do very well. It's gonna suck trying to run through that too.
Oh, we're gonna kick it back.
Sorry for
So
any
this is where we
graves.
saw the deer, right?
Yeah, well,
The deer was over there.
but I saw it walking this way.
Yeah.
So if we see it over here, I'll let you know. It probably went through that opening over there.
Yeah, I can't come, man.
Is he still up? That's a dog. But it's like over there. I've since we've been coming here, I've never heard dogs over there. Keep an eye out for that deer. Don't move too quick, because you don't know what you're gonna start walking up on.
So this right here, scary.
Yeah, terrifying. That's I'm stuttering because yeah. Adrenaline.
So there's also supposedly an Indian burial ground on here too.
Yeah, and a burnt down all black church.
Airplane.
Oh.
So you see the deer at all? It just pops out of a fucking bush like the rabbit did last time. Fuck, that thing got me. Alright. So this is the opening that me and Rob were talking about. We started walking up. I said, fuck it. And I started rushing it. And right as me and him both got to like maybe a couple of feet away, it sounded like things were running at us from multiple different directions.
Here we go.
Oh, bro, I just thought about it. Male deer, bucks will bark. You good?
I literally just heard someone go.
Let me get ahead. That kind of looked like the back of a deer for a second there.
Did you hear that? It sounded like metal. Squeaking metal.
Hopefully not the fucking
Put the
fence.
thing back in the holster. That's what that was. Anything real from back here? Yeah. Okay.
Don't make like abrupt movements. Just slow and steady.
Watch for snakes.
Oh yeah.
There's like poison ivy right now.
Find out there. Let's see what's out there.
You gotta be careful there, for sure.
Look, see, orange tree.
Yep.
Right, I told you about that, Dan.
Yeah, it's
Orange tree over here.
Why didn't we walk through the woods over there last time?
Dude, this feels like a mixture of like Blair Witch Project and The Conjuring.
I just heard music. Like a music box.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You guys heard that, right?
Alright, so just outside of the cemetery fence line. Something we didn't do last time.
Gotta go a little bit bigger with the board.
Hold up. Okay. I was like, I hear something moving. Damn, I'm fucking good, bro. I love my ears.
I just heard something moan. I literally just heard.
Okay. Alright. As much as I do want to go on, it kind of looks like it just gets more dense anyways.
yeah.
Yeah, go. We gotta go.
That's the second time I heard that.
Go. Left.
I heard the same thing twice.
No? No. Rob.
Circling me, right?
That's the opening. It's over here. Fucking spiders, bro.
You put it left.
Nope, I just heard it loud.
Just like that, right?
Yep. Alright, Dan. See you later, buddy.
I'm pretty sure I'm faster.
I just gotta fucking outrun one of you. It's gonna catch one of you.
That was sketch, man. Did
Yeah.
you just hear that?
Yeah.
Bro, I just heard like back there. Stop. Let's go this way.
I hear like, dude, it sounds like something's like groaning.
Yeah. You hear that, right? Like I heard, the first time I heard, and then I heard it again a little bit louder. I'm like, yo, can y'all be careful? He's nice, he's getting close to his camp.
This is defending it with light.
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of intense.
Spiderweb to your left.
That's bright. Yeah. That is bright.
Look, more posts are missing over here.
Yep. Maybe they're gonna be
Expanding? Hopefully not.
hopefully not expanding, man. Look at this. They've trimmed all this up, bro.
Hold on. I can tell you exactly if this was man or not.
This is a whole area, bro. Look. It's all sand. Even the little girls.
No, there's hog prints. Like, that's a hog print right there.
Okay.
That's a hog print right there. So, needless to say,
So,
right there is a hog opening.
yep. So, this is a little girl right here.
Yeah? Still think you move quicker than me?
I had the knife ready. Yo, that took off, bro. That thing took off. Whatever it was over there. He's like, just starts running.
I got the cameras.
Oh shit. He just started running.
Oh man. Oh god.
Oh,
That was sketch though.
yo,
dude.
my heart rate went like 100.
That was sketch.
That's an owl.
Ow.
See, I had the camera goddamn steady as shit too. I was like, see you later, guys.
Alright, well, let's go over here to the
How many licks does it take to get to the
to
center?
the fence, to the gate, and I'll start up this wheel box again and check that out. Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, I'm hearing stuff all over the place today.
Hey, I want to try to talk to this camp again.
To the kids?
The Mobley family.
Bro, is that a fucking ripped up cassette tape? No, okay. Black balloons though, with black ribbing. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this right
I don't know
now.
why, but I feel a connection to that.
Owls right now, I can tell you right now, are nothing good. That's an omen.
It just felt different right here.
Alright, hey, I'm gonna set up the camera right here.
Okay, Mobile family, I came back to talk to you. My name is Daniel. If you want to talk to me, say hi. If you want me to leave, say sleep. No? How did you die? Oh, the children. How did the children die?
I just heard drowned. Bro, it just said drowned.
Yo. Hold up. No. Sorry.
Dude, literally, I said, how did the babies die? And it said drown.
Yeah.
No, it's over there.
Oh, it's over there.
Oh. They said drown.
So, in the drowning, were the babies murdered or was it accidental?
Talk to me, I heard you.
Pearl, are you
There you
still,
are.
Are you still here, Pearl? Can you explain to us how you died and how your little babies died, since the two graves are next to your gravestone?
There she is. Boy, girl.
And you said they both see.
I see Star Wars.
Bro, I swear, every single time, Alex,
Yeah.
I see this caterpillar right here in a different spot every single time.
Do the kids play with the toys that we leave? Do you like the caterpillar?
You can come up to us and talk with us. We're not here to harm you in any way, shape, or form.
This is for our own protection.
He said, I know. It literally said, I know. It said, Dan. Do you want us to put the sword down?
What are your names? What are the babies' names, Pearl? You can tell me your name if you want. Your mom's not very talkative.
To the rest of the Mobley family and Washington family, can you come towards us and tell us your name? Joel. Dean? Deacon. Can you tell us how you died?
I just want to know one more time. Did you drown?
You good, bud?
Dude, it looked like a shadow went from like that big ass tree to like right behind it. And as I walked up, I looked at something, and it looked like something was standing there. And as I tilted my head to try to get like a better look, it looked like it tilted its head. Like literally right there.
Is there somebody over there watching us?
Is there somebody here that is watching us?
It just said leave.
Something can hear you.
By the way, y'all didn't do sage when we got here. We have amethyst.
Yeah, the
Oh,
amethyst
okay.
itself can protect you. It protects your energy against other energies.
It said Mashad. So Mashad, do you want to bust out the dowsings? I'll let you use them. I'll record you.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, you hold on to this. I'll hold on to this.
Alright, I have the phone now.
And
In your backpack,
yep,
right?
in the back, yeah.
What are your names? Were
So-
you able to have names?
Mashad's getting the
John?
Dowsing rods.
dowsing rods right now. We're going to try some dowsing rods. We've been getting a lot of activity, whether it be, voices over the spirit box or
I feel your pain.
just us seeing stuff in general. It's been kind of an intense night so far. My buddy over here is picking up, his own stuff, and what was that? Was that you? Dude, I just saw a light
No,
just
because right when
right-
you said that, it was over here.
right
anyway.
to left. Alright, okay. I'm gonna get it popping. Your battery's almost dead in this too.
In the
Yeah, we've been recording for like almost an hour.
I'm sorry your baby drowned.
Dude, I feel like I just felt so drained for a second there.
Here, I'll take this.
Here's that.
What?
Alright. Wow, that got bent.
Yo, it copied my voice.
It's not good. Sometimes demons will copy your voice back
My
to you.
voice got copied too. It's a mimic.
So, Dan,
Yeah.
go ahead and grab that flashlight.
I'm gonna turn that one off on your chest.
So, these right here in my hands, that I'm pointing out in front of me, these are called dowsing rods. They move freely. They use your energy, the natural energies around you, around me, around everything. And they were originally used to find water, because water is always moving, it's natural energy. That's why we made dams and water wheels. Now, if you are close to us, make them cross. Well, it answers that quick for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Straighten these out. Can you point the dowsing rods in the direction of where you're possibly at?
Is it? Are you children or adults? You want to point
you're
to
an
the
adult-
infant.
If you're an adult, cross them. If you're an infant, leave them open.
An adult.
It's an adult. Are you?
Are you Pearl?
Let's straighten it out.
Yeah. Just point
Are
to
you-
your grave.
Are you buried here? Go ahead and cross them for no. Leave them open for yes. change it up.
Yeah, they're staying open, so they were buried
Yeah,
here.
they're buried here. Can you point in the general direction of where you are buried, since you are buried here?
No shit.
Okay, so somewhere in that direction.
Did
Over
you?
here.
I'm gonna start walking in that direction. Go ahead and cross them when I'm close to your grave.
That was so loud.
That
Yeah.
was fucking demonic.
Leave.
Alright. Alright. Cross them when I get close to where you're buried. Since you're in this general direction.
Remember to watch out for spider webs.
Believe me, I'm eyes wide open right now. Remember to look for eyes too.
Yeah, they're crossing. Is it right here? Evangelist
If you're trying to talk to
Adela
us,
Benjamin.
Evangelist Idella Benjamin. Are you the one that was just communicating with me through the dowsing rods? Go ahead and cross them for yes. Leave them open for no.
look.
What?
He's crossing them.
Power less than 30% charge.
Evangelist. Alright. Before we go any further, you wanna let's switch the batteries out?
Yeah, no problem.
A little bit of an intermission.
I always forget how you record. There we go. Alright. So I had to take a little quick break. I had to change the batteries out in the camera. Guys, this is intense, man.
We're getting a lot of voices.
Dude, this is like.
Is this thing normally a little quieter?
No.
No.
It's always.
We're getting a lot of voices over our necrophonic.
But it's starting to get.
Detailed.
It's starting to get very precise,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
scary.
The dowsing rods even led us to someone's grave, pointed in direction, told us, are they an adult, child?
Is that the gates? Is that the? I feel like I can see something moving over
Alex,
Yo.
walk away from it and ask if Adela wants us, if we're walking away from
Yeah,
the
here.
right grave.
Alright, so we walked past the grave
Hey, Alex,
that
this
you
is.
crossed at.
Is this locked in? Just want to make sure it doesn't look.
Yeah,
like
it should be. It just, the top part of it bends a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so we walked past the grave that you crossed the dowsing rods at. Was that you? Or is that just because I was moving? Cross them for yes, leave them open for no. I got two
Yeah.
spiders to my left.
Yep, right there.
They're staying
It's
open.
right
They're
there,
not
right
crossing.
there.
Alright.
Yep, right there. Right there. Look how big these spiders are, man.
They're,
Like,
they're eating well, that's for sure.
look at that thing.
I don't remember there being a light there,
Where?
Rob.
Where?
Dead straight. Right, look right over
Right there?
the heart-shaped stone to our left. To your left, right there. Is that a light? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There's the spider web right here.
Yeah. Okay. I'll ask again. Can you let us know where
Watch out
you are?
behind you. That spider web's behind you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Can you let us know exactly where you are buried? Like what general direction? Go ahead and point the dowsing rods in that direction.
What's with the lollipop?
Okay. Is that you?
What do you mean?
Were you pointed over there? With any of the lights?
No.
No? You
It's
weren't
down.
pointed over there
It's
with
down
either
here.
one of your lights,
I'm
right?
straight down. Look.
My hat has, I mean, like, I have this.
Yeah, but that's
Dude,
not far enough.
I literally saw a light go like this. And then just go straight to the ground and disappear. Right over there.
I just heard a scream. Alright, let's go ahead and march over to your right, Alex.
That was me. Sorry, I hit my cam.
Alright, I'm gonna ask one more time.
Oh, spider right here.
Yeah, I see it. Can you point the dowsing rods in the general direction or as close as
No.
possible to where you are buried, if you are buried here? If you are not buried here, keep them straight. I'll give you a couple of seconds. I've definitely asked a lot of you.
Oh man. There we go.
Okay, so I'm going to say one thing is every time it does point, it points right toward a direction of another spider. Is that, are you playing around? Are you trying to lead us to spiders? Is that what you're trying to do? You want to sit back and behind a tree and laugh when we run into a spider web? Well, I guess that means yes, since it crossed the dowsing rods. So that's its plan.
We're gonna have to be careful, okay? Because I turned off all the lights.
Oh, thanks. All the spiders we can't see until we're right on them.
Oh, there's one to your right. There's some more over this way.
There's
So,
one right here.
Yep, there's one right here. Go right here, Alex. Right here.
Yep.
How you faring, homie? How you faring?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm having a good time. I talked to the infants, and I legitimately got drowning, as clear as day when I asked them how they
Yeah,
died.
I heard that too. That was the craziest thing. Whoa.
Or drowned. Sorry. Drowned.
Let's go ahead and go with me on this one. I'm going to kind of walk off for a second.
Alright.
Just going to have this light on.
Alright. So we'll stay around here and... Alright, we're gonna go back over to the Mobleys.
My big flashlight just in case.
Yeah. Give him that one.
Through my bunk sleeves, I'm getting bit up. Getting eaten alive out here.
Alright. So let's go on. So we're currently by ourselves. Our buddy Alex is walking off that way. You might be able to see him. Right there. We're gonna keep walking. We're gonna go back over to the Mobleys.
Watch this. Wow.
Yeah, no, I'll be able to see him. So.
Yo, you wanna hear something crazy?
Yeah.
Only my right side feels bit.
What do you mean your right side?
Like this whole up here and everything, I feel like I got bit. And then like I'm perfectly fine on this side.
How interesting. Was that a dial tone again? You know what? We're gonna go up to the gates.
Turn around.
Everywhere I go, I get a little bit home. So, but yeah, I mean, I'll say this, man. This has been.
This girl keeps screaming. I heard you. Scream again.
What the fuck? I'm hearing walking from over here. My buddy's over there. Still, you might be able to see his light. But he's over there. Yeah.
Trying to sound like a ghost?
Sure.
Hey Johnson, why is your tombstone cracked? How did that happen? Is that a cigar?
Yep.
Nice. Did someone come out here and smoke with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like cigars? Talk to me, I mean you no harm. Okay, you don't want to talk.
Alright, come on, we're gonna go ahead. There's literally a bug on my glasses.
Go home.
No, we're not ready to go home.
Not yet. I came here to talk to you guys.
Keep an eye, Alex is right there. I don't know if I can zoom in on him or not. This really is like some Blair Witch.
Dude,
What's up?
get out. Whispered.
Yeah, it happens quite often. Why do you want us to get out? I almost broke my ankle. Why do you want us to get out?
Are you trying to sleep?
It smells like urine over here. Like very strong urine.
Yeah, it does.
Dead? Who's dead?
We all are.
My shots.
Light?
Yeah, we have lights. Dude, that smell is very pungent.
You keep saying light.
Where's the light?
Do you want to... Do you see our light?
Are we the light? Or are you searching for the light?
Are you lost?
You good, bro?
So I was sitting...
Oh, a spider web.
So it's over there. Smell.
Yeah, it's like urine.
No, I mean she said smell.
Yeah, so I was over there, and I was, just kind of turning off all the lights. And as I was over there, it kind of looked like something was like walking up beside me, so I thought maybe one of you tried to do the same thing. Then I looked over, and both of you were over here, or walking along the pathway. And I was like, okay. So I looked back, and as I looked back, there's two eyes staring at me from the fucking tree line again. So I actually got closer, and they got taller. So that thing is still here.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not the damn deer, because it was fucking almost taller than me.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what?
Deer?
Deer. Yeah, we know. Deer.
Alright, let's come up here.
He doesn't think it's a deer though. Do you know what it is?
I started hearing the moaning too, like right before I saw it.
Yeah.
That was the weirder part. It was loud.
What is the thing around the fence?
The wetlands.
I'm like 1,000% sure I walked in like every spider web on the way here.
Yeah.
So I don't think we need to worry about them being standing up and shit. I fucking blew it.
I noticed that. Alright, let's go over here towards this gate. So we...
Yeah.
What?
Clear as day. Someone just said my name.
Yeah?
Dan, yo.
You hear that laugh? It's crazy when we get the laughs, man. So,
What?
over here... Yeah, the ground is really messed up. So, while we were over here last time, we were trying to have conversation with the gatekeeper. Do you know the gatekeeper's name? Mike.
Is he the shadowy figure? Yes. No? You guys gotta stop arguing.
Dude, I'm getting such a strong urine smell. Why does it smell like urine?
Because animals.
Got really quiet.
What about me? What about me? You hear that, right?
Yeah.
You.
Yeah. So why do you like my friend Dan so much? Is it his energy?
Is the gatekeeper here? Mike.
Bishop.
Mike Bishop?
No.
Don't underestimate him. Okay, go. Here you go. Definitely said it in the phone when I asked if it was Mike Bishop. Don't underestimate him.
Is the energy I'm feeling right now?
Whoa.
Is that you? Are you the gatekeeper?
Can you make a noise at the gate?
I'm going by the gate. If I get too close, tell me.
Stay inside.
Why do you want us to stay inside?
Can you tell us what's broke? Is the fence broke? Is that why it's not closed? We tried to close it. Just gotta press it one more time. Just gotta press them. There you go.
Tell me if you don't want me to touch the chain.
Are you mad that my friend's touching the fence? Are you not happy that we're here right now? That your fence gate to your cemetery that you keep guard of was open?
Dan, I came here to talk to the people, but I find out there's a gatekeeper. Mr. Gatekeeper, talk to me. Mike, Bishop. What do you want?
I just saw a set of eyes again.
Daniel.
It said Daniel, Danny.
Are you the one that's been surrounding the fence line? Are you the gatekeeper? Are you the one protecting his graves?
Or are you keeping them here?
It's important. It's important work.
Why is it important work?
Buried.
Mike.
Mike.
Mike, why is it important work to keep the dead in the cemetery? Devil.
Brother.
Did you hear how it sounded like a radio? Like it said Mike, but like in radio static?
Yeah.
Do you like us here?
Maybe. That was quick.
It's starting to rain.
Yeah, I felt it. There was just something, I want to say, walking down the pathway.
Who was just walking down the pathway?
Mike, is that you? Were you walking towards us?
I just heard behind.
Mike, I gotta tell you. It's a very spooky place you're keeping watch over. If that's what you're doing.
Are you the antagonist or the protagonist in this story?
I just heard my name.
Protect or torment?
So, there's one place that we have not gone ever since we've been in this cemetery. Alex,
Yeah.
we have to go over there. We have never walked to that corner. We've walked around, but we've never walked into that corner.
We walked over there the first time we were here, but because there was nothing really like there, we didn't really
Yeah, so we're gonna have to make it quick though.
I walked back over to grab my knife, and it sounded like someone's crying. Nice.
You good? You good?
Mm-hmm. Listening. Did that say come?
To come with us.
Yeah.
So,
And it said burr, like burr.
Because it started raining?
It said come with us again. Same female voice. Where are you? That's a baby crying.
baby's grave right there. That little one.
Towards us, and then look. Go ahead, come. So the next time we use this, Rob,
Uh-huh.
we'll bring headphones
Yes.
and a blindfold.
Oh, sensory?
So I'll go into like a little bit distance away from you, put the headphones on, so I can't hear you ask questions, and I'll just blurt out whatever I hear.
Do a sensory deprivation. So we've actually never come over to this side or walked back here. I don't know why. It's just like a different kind of energy, I guess.
Smells citrus.
Yeah, I smell it too.
Lavender.
Oranges. I smell
Oh, yes.
oranges. Oranges and a lot of them.
Blood.
What blood?
Blood oranges?
Blood oranges.
Yeah, let's try to keep it PG. Blood oranges, right?
Private property, no trespassing. Past this fence line?
Is there someone that lives out here? Is this part of someone's property?
Yo, is that a grave?
You're on it.
Marigold. Are these graves? These are graves. No. A blanket.
Is that a baby blanket?
Yeah. I wonder what's back through there. It's wide open too, man.
Rain's starting to pick up.
Yeah, let's head back to the
It's
car.
moving towards us.
Alright guys, so we're probably going to go ahead and call it. It's been an awesome night, man. It's been
Even I was
Filled.
like, wow.
filled with energy. You know,
Tracks.
people are skeptics. And certain things, you know, it's fine. They'll still be skeptics. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that this is going to be a life-altering, altering moment for my bud here, but some things happen that just don't make sense.
And I
But-
did have answered questions.
So we are going to pack it in. It's starting to rain. You can probably see it on the camera. Until the next video, man. It's your boys once again, Robert,
And Alex.
AR
And special guest,
Paranormal,
Daniel.
AR Paranormal, and we out.